In all of Overwatch, there is one name that will live forever in infamy. From working at McDonald's to becoming a Danish rap sensation to climbing to the top in multiple games and destroying it out of pure boredom, to streaming inappropriate anime, to becoming a farmer, to becoming the most positive, reformed man in Overwatch, Defran is potentially the most well-documented player in our whole scene. But Defran had very humble beginnings, coming from the only good European country, Denmark. In his teenage years, he worked at McDonald's flipping burgers, all while using his insane aim talent on Counter-Strike, where he even played with clutch god Zipnix, who kicked him from his group because he thought he was cheating because he was so good. Well, he might have been right to do that because Defran later got VAC banned, but we can leave that up to the imagination. During this time, he was also pursuing his rap career, absolutely sliding on the Super Mario beat. Based on the very little Danish I know, the lyrics to the song are pretty disgusting, but hey, it's fire. Defran or Big X the Plug? Despite his start as an AIM wunderkind, Defran actually got his start on Overwatch playing on PS4, but he quickly switched to PC and he took to it like a fish in water. Early Defran's Tracer is a thing of beauty. This guy had 11-year-old me swearing the most aura you could have in the universe was owning the Rose Tracer skin. He was quickly scouted for Selfless Gaming, where he joined an innovative roster where all the players lived together in Atlanta, and the vibes, at least at first, were excellent. They had a solid roster which consisted of both a future Overwatch League MVP and one of the game's most popular streamers in Emong, and they were rolling. They were so good that their main strategy was literally spawn camping. They were one of the first contenders teams that was good enough to compete against the Korean teams, and for a month stretch in 2017, they didn't drop a single game. While things slowed down after that, mostly due to other teams getting their footing and creating comparable rosters, they continued to have good matches against the top non-Korean team, Rogue, and kept winning tournaments. That was until May 25th of 2017, when in a match in Alienware Monthly Melee...
Wait, top Korean team Rogue?
Rogue, and kept winning tournaments. They continued to have good matches against the top non-Korean team, Rogue, and kept...
I swear there was a Swedish team called Rogue, was there not?
Winning tournaments. That was until May 25th of 2017, when in a match in Alienware Monthly Melee...
Oh, non-Korean.
Against Yikes, a team with Dante, XQC, and former Fortnite kill record holder Gingerpop, Defran did this.
Defran? What?
Wait, where did that happen?
In spawn?
What? Fat fingered? Or maybe he's just using it to get out there faster? I don't know.
Why is he not with his team? Defran?
That means the map is over, by the way.
Defran has given up. Defran's given up.
This caused Defran to be suspended from Team Selfless and banned from 2 seasons of Contenders for throwing an official match. This throwing incident was at the forefront of the Overwatch scene, as it made no sense for Defran to do this, but as time has gone on, we have a lot more information. As we will see, Defran struggles when he feels like the lights are on him. He was one of the most popular players in Overwatch, playing for one of the best teams who had just gone on a long winning streak, and they were now losing a match against a team that was really not so highly rated. It's also important to note that Defran was really being thrown into the fire, as he moved across the entire world from beautiful Denmark to the swamp in Georgia, and he was practicing a lot every day. Lastly, Defran's teammates have now come out in support of him, saying that he was not actually throwing and that the team had agreed to give up, and for what it's worth, most of Defran's former teammates speak pretty highly of him. But none of that excuses what comes next. Defran absolutely crashed out after this incident, posting on Twitter that he did not care what happened to his career, but he felt bad for his teammates and the people around him for his actions. This is the first time he mentioned reforming, but he was far, far, far away from being truly reformed at this point, as he would then lead a targeted throwing movement against streamers and throughout Overwatch. He made a new Smurf account, locked Torbjorn in every ranked game, throwing if someone said anything bad, and incited a revolution in ranked, offering rewards for his fans to throw streamers games and starting the hashtag #ThrowForDefran. It even spread to Plat and Silver games, and I genuinely think Defran could have gotten out of this unscathed if he didn't piss off the Silver and Mercy main community. They are ruthless. Anyway, it's so hard to find literally anything anymore because so many clips have been deleted, but in this clip we see Defran just completely feeding and spawning against Horror Blue.
Alright. Fucking Defran, dude.
He would also just completely run it down while watching anime in the corner of his stream. If he streamed this today, he would change the Twitch meta. When he wasn't streaming anime, he was streaming hentai, which caused him to also get banned from Twitch, and this is the start of his extensive history with Twitch moderation. Defran has been banned from Overwatch a lot of times, but this throwing campaign caused his first ban, and this deterred him from coming back to the game for an entire year. But when he did, it was clear that he was back with a vengeance. He has seemingly started to take streaming seriously, and when Defran actually tries something, it turns out he's really good. Around this time, the Overwatch League was popping and was heading into its second season, when rumors started swirling that Defran was going to be joining the expansion Atlanta.
I don't know, when I played with him, he wasn't
the
BM.
most high-profile Overwatch signing of all time, and there's a reason why this is the most popular roster reveal video in Overwatch history. This buzz around his signing caused pressure, of course. And how does Defran respond to pressure? Very, very poorly. Defran freaked out. The next day on his stream, he went on tirades about how much he hated the game, flamed teammates.
But I do remember him getting fucked over in Valorant for something when there was something he got fucked over with.
Saying how much he hated the game and how he was ready to go back to McDonald's. He reinstalled the game.
He said
one day later
something.
and apologized.
Something that got him removed from some invitational league or something. I can't remember what.
Ron, you're the second Danish cuck to throw my games today.
What? I'm not throwing.
Shut up.
No, I'm not throwing. I'm expanding my hero pool.
He was also later banned for playing Torb on his infamous Burger Flipper account, but that hero became his biggest strong suit in the Overwatch League. His first match in, he insta-locked Torb, a hero basically no one played, and actually went crazy. He even later flexed his Torb dominance by literally beating Mangachu with a hammer. I think it's easy to forget, but Defran was actually a really good Overwatch League player, and the Atlanta Reign did really well in the first stage of Season 2. He of course had the grab clip we've all seen 1,000 times. I mean, seriously, this must be the most viewed Overwatch clip of all time. But he was also famous for doing some shameless promo in an interview.
Do you have anything you want to say to your fans?
With the help of Twitch Prime, I merely managed to pop off.
Defran's popularity only...
My name is Sam Vaknin, and I'm the author of Malignant Self-Love, Narcissism Revisited. Narcissists are incapable of truly loving, and yet they experience some feeling, a modicum of emotion, which they insist is love. So what gives? Well, narcissists...
So what gives, chat?
Their spouses or other significant others, as long as they continue to reliably provide them with narcissistic supply. In one word, with attention. Inevitably, narcissists regard others as mere sources, objects, functions, or extensions of themselves. Lacking empathy and emotional maturity, the narcissist's so-called love is pathological. The precise locus of the pathology depends on the narcissist's stability or instability in different parts of his life. There are two types of narcissistic love, pathologized as it may be. One type of narcissist loves others as one would get attached to objects. He loves his spouse, for instance, simply because she exists and is available to provide him with narcissistic supply. He loves his children because they are part of his self-image as a successful husband or father. He loves his friends because and as long as they provide him with narcissistic supply and as long as he can exploit them, as long as they are exploitable and gullible. So these are objects, sources in his life. He doesn't really regard them as three-dimensional.
Alright, no further links.
These preferences, wishes, and priorities. To him, they are two-dimensional. Cardboard cutouts.
Shut up,
They are
bitch.
representations of functions, of his needs, of
I
his
can't hear the guy
his
projecting.
wishes. The narcissist reacts with alarm and rage to any sign of independence and autonomy in his charges. He tries to freeze everyone around him in their allocated positions and assigned roles. His world is rigid and immovable, predictable and static, fully under his control. Such a narcissist punishes for transgressions against this ordained order. He stifles life as a dynamic process of compromising and growing. He renders life instead a mere theater, a tableau vivant, a cult. The other type of narcissist abhors monotony and constancy, equating them in his mind with death. He seeks
Hello,
actually
Mr. Force.
instability,
Have you said
chaos,
no more
evil,
links?
drama,
If yes, I
No
truly
more links.
apologize,
when they conform
but my
to
mother
his
just
designs
got
and
diagnosed,
views of the world
and
and
my
of
dong
himself.
too, with
When they
cancer.
conform,
But I am
support
sorry
himself.
if you said no more
Thus, the
links,
narcissist-
since clearly
such a
that's
narcissist
more
does not
important.
encourage growth in his nearest and dearest. By monopolizing
I
their
didn't,
lives,
but now I
he,
do.
like the other kind of
No more
narcissist,
links.
also reduces them to mere objects, props in the exciting drama